Today at noon, we're going to see this year's 2013 Ohio State Fair butter cow, butter calf, and mystery sculpture. And today, we're going to try to make our... You like that?
I
It's
like
kind of
that.
dramatic. So we are counting down to that today at noon. Jenny Hubble is with the American Dairy Association. Great to see you.
Nice to see you.
So we have our own, like, big old sticks of butter. This is real butter.
This is real butter. You each have 3 pounds to work with. They're 1 pound blocks.
Oh, man.
Not nearly as much butter as you'll find in the butter cooler at the state fair.
How much butter are we talking there?
2,000 pounds.
What?
And they actually carve from 55-pound blocks. So instead of lugging those in this morning, we've
Thank
got
you.
a little smaller
We do
size.
appreciate
Yes.
that.
Good. This isn't what I'm used to working with, usually bigger, but I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I mean, because I know we're going to make it like, you know, a timed little thing, but it's kind of funny because
we
you
kinda
really
have to
could just
start.
like, check it out, Sean, Stonehenge.
Oh, you win.
Just like that. All right, so we're going to do a little friendly sculpting. Ooh, it does melt quickly, doesn't
Yes,
it?
we have to hurry.
And the sculptors actually do it in a 46-degree cooler. So we don't have that luxury today, so you do
No.
have to work fast.
Okay.
Because it will get a little messy.
All right, so if we can, producer Ben and our director Jason, if you could put 3 minutes on the clock. All right, and you want to start us?
All right.
Count us in?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're
All right.
off. And we are sculpting. What time are we unveiling the actual sculpture today?
We'll unveil the sculpture and the secret display at 12 noon today.
Okay.
And just in time, of course, to kick off the state fair tomorrow.
Yes. I can understand that. What do they do with all that excess after the fact? People usually want to know that. What do you do with all that butter?
Sure. In past years, we've been able to recycle the butter into biodiesel, working with an area university to be able to do
Really?
that. This year, we're seeking a new partner in hopes that we're still able to recycle it into
Maybe like
a diesel.
a popcorn company? Have you ever thought about that?
You never know.
Not a
Maybe.
bad idea.
Unfortunately, after the butter has been in the cooler for 2 weeks in the
Oh,
sculpting
yeah, that's-
process, and the artists will have their hands all in the butter, much like you two do,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and utilizing the tools, it's just not safe for human consumption where you'd want to, put it on a biscuit or something afterwards.
Oh, yeah, you
It's
might not
better
wanna
to
do that.
recycle it into another product.
Let me see.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
So I'm
Do they ever
trying
use
not to
food
look
coloring?
at Sean over here.
We have never used food coloring at the Ohio State Fair in the displays. I have heard of other states that have done that in the past, but we like to keep the butter in its natural form. It is unsalted butter, so you're not going to find a grit in there when you're sculpting.
It's very smooth.
Yes, it
it is
is.
very smooth. Wow. Okay.
Now
How
you
much time do we have left? We still have a minute and a half.
You know, my favorite part of that butter barn is that ice cream. Oh my gosh.
absolutely. We have delicious ice cream and milkshakes in the Dairy Products building. It's open every day during the fair. And also, we have famous cheese sandwiches. People come from miles around just for a cheese sandwich. Ohio is the #1 producer of Swiss cheese, and so it's very fitting that
I didn't know that, really.
we are #1 producer of Swiss cheese in
And
our
we're not
state.
even Swiss, which is pretty cool. All right, so I haven't really used the little tool much here.
Yes.
But are these similar to the tools that they use with the 55?
1 minute.
Very
block.
similar. The butter is heavy, and so a lot of times there will be metal or wooden armatures underneath just to support the weight of the butter. And then they'll use tools very similar to this to put fine details, eyes or hair,
Yes.
whatever you might
Fine
need.
details.
And the
That's
sculptor
that's
is
what's
who?
lacking.
We have
Here.
a team of sculptors. 3 of them who have done it for the last 14 years are from Cincinnati, Ohio. And this year they had the help of 3 others, including a dairy farmer from Shelby
All
County.
right, how are we doing on
Nice.
time here? 20 seconds or so?
They're looking good.
How you doing over there, Sean?
This is going to be a tough competition between you two here.
Think?
All right, 15 seconds. Oh boy. And you guys have any idea what this is?
I'm seeing what Sean's is. I'm not so sure here.
All right.
What is that?
All right, there we go.
All right.
We have our 2. Now, Sean, what is yours?
Mine's the baby, the royal baby.
Oh, it's
And
with a square head?
Well, you gotta use what you got.
It's like one of those Easter Island sculptures or something.
All right, well,
Well, mine was kind of royal too. Now, wait a minute. Now, you have to look at the form
all right.
of what this is here.
Oh,
This is Princess
that's
Kate
obscene.
before the birth.
oh no.
Now, if you look, she has a little fascinator on her head.
Okay.
She kind of looks like a she-wolf sort of thing. I don't. But look, see the arms, the fascinator. Here's the baby bump.
Yeah.
See the baby bump? And
From the
she's,
side profile, I
she's
can
wearing
see
a
her
dress.
face. Yes.
If you'd like to remove the
Here we
children
go.
from the front of the television set,
are we
this would be a
gonna?
good
So
time.
how do we determine the winner here?
Gosh, I think they're both wonderful.
You said that last year too.
They are good, you know, if you decide that you really want to do your hand.
Sean, thank you very
Come
much.
on.
Here, put an apron on her. That's disgusting.
It's all in
nice.
art.
There.
Here we go. We'll just put a
Cover
little.
her up. Thank
Sorry.
you. All right. Well, the State
Your
Fair
Majesty.
does start tomorrow.
It
Thank
does.
you for
Thank
being
you.
here, Jenny.
Little
And it
cover-up.
runs through Sunday, August 4th. Tickets are just $10 for adults, $8 for children, and it's always so much fun.
It's got
Don't
a
forget
fascinator.
to find out what the big sculpture is and the butter cow
I'm
today.
curious to see what it
beginning
is.
at noon. Thank you.
Thank you.